day 46. We're making progress, we're getting through things. Yesterday I had my first ever meeting booked, which is pretty good. If you're new to the series, basically I am vlogging my first 90 days of my new 9-to-5 job, starting a career in sales. But the point of this is not to talk about that really, it's more so to show that hard work and discipline prevails, be at the top level of anything, to be honest. All it is just putting your head down and hard work, that's all it is. And I just want to show people that I'm going from zero, from scratch. You could do the exact same thing, just follow along with the journey.
When you're working with reps, right, like your guys are going to communicate, you know what's going on, but...
Hello there, good morning. Am I speaking to Komil?
Yeah, Komil here.
Hello there, this is Dale. I know you weren't expecting my call this morning. I just thought if you have 30 seconds very quickly.
I think so. We spoke, correct? Isn't it?
Yeah, we did.
Earlier, so what is the reason for this call again and again, Dale? Sorry, I don't want to be rude, but I don't understand. Why do you call frequently?
No problem. So I only called once, and at the time I think you were on holiday. So that's why you said to
Yeah, but I think so. We spoke. I spoke to your colleague as well, correct? Yeah.
I'm not too sure about that, but when we spoke last week, you told me to call back this week. But honestly, the reason why I'm calling specifically is because I just wanted to ask you, are you currently looking at evaluating or reviewing your current...
No, we are not. We are happy with what we have as of right now. So
okay.
We are not as of right now.
No problem, okay. No problem. Yeah, what are you currently using at the moment?
No, sorry, let's close that, but I'm not. So if I have something, I will let you know. Yeah. Thanks.
Okay, no problem at all.
Bye.
Glad, take care. Bye-bye. Cool. First one. With these things, you just gotta move. That's all it is. Good morning. Can I speak to Stanley, please?
Speaking.
Oh, hi, Stanley. I appreciate you weren't expecting this call. This is actually Dale.
Good. I'm actually on the call. Would you mind calling me back in half an hour?
Yeah, of course. No problem. Sorry for the disturbance. I'll call you back.
That's all right.
Take care. Bye. Okay, that wasn't too bad. At least we can call him back in half an hour, which is perfect. Good morning. I'm sorry, I think I wasn't too sure which line to connect, but wanted to speak with Alistair.
Alistair, I can see if he's available. Is he expecting your call?
I really hope so. It's a project.
Hi, thanks for holding. I'm not even able to get through to him at the moment.
Yeah.
Would I be able to take some of his time?
Hello?
Hello, Stanley. This is Dale calling back. Well, thank you very much for sparing a moment. I know you're quite busy today. The reason why I'm calling is because I just saw that your responsibility within... I'm just wondering at the moment, because we've been helping asset management companies, how are you looking to evaluate your current software?
We have recently looked at the software. Now we moved down to a more simplistic kind.
Using anything else like Excel and other things as well for your business?
Yes, we're using a few bits and bobs here and there, so it kind of works for us, and it's kind of a more simplistic way of doing things. So that's basically what we are doing.
How is that going? Because from my understanding, that doesn't sound unified.
They are unified. It's just, you just have to find a little bit more mapping.
The reason why I ask is because I understand you have like 6 different offices, right, across the globe. Are you able to, manage or see your taxes for each different office? Because that is something that we actually help asset management specifically.
We convert everything into sterling, and that's where we do.
We help specifically consolidate, automate all manual processes and just run everything. You don't have to make a decision. This is non-obligatory. It's simply just a learning experience in the sense of what's out there. Would that be something we can maybe...
No problem. Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah, no, that would be excellent. Thank you for that. And I was just wondering, in terms of availability for half an hour, would you be available next week, or how does that look for your calendar?
It will probably have to be next week, if anything, because I've only just come back from holiday. And I've only just landed today.
Oh wow, okay.
So I wouldn't have time really to do very much. Perhaps maybe say about 11 o'clock.
11 o'clock. Okay, that sounds good. And all right, well, thanks, Stanley. You have a lovely day.
Thank you.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Thanks. Yeah, bye.
It's killing me to see that look on your face. I show some remorse, it's my fault, of course. Made a million wrong decisions, I'll probably make some
Another gym
more.
session done. Good day in the office. As you saw probably from my montage earlier on at work, I managed to get through to someone, basically persuade someone to jump on a call for my sales role. So yeah, that's one meeting done. So if you're new to my channel, basically I've just switched to a new company, new role, going into sales, brand new, never done it before. And my philosophy is basically if you just do hard work and if you outwork people, you can get really far, not just in your career, but just in life in general, because when you're putting in, hours and hours and hours, everything compounds. I'm a true believer of compound growth, and that just simply comes from experience, and experience comes with putting in the hard work and the hours in. It's that simple. It's not rocket science. It can be applied to absolutely anything, whether it be university, school, work. Unfortunately, I only really realized this, or fortunately, depends on how you see it. I only realized this last year, really. Deep down, I knew this was a thing. I didn't want to act on it because it was boring, and it was like doing the same activities every single day, especially when it's kind of not the fun things to do when when you're in your 20s. All you can think about is just probably going out, getting drunk, going to a club, whatever. And that's more fun. Whereas sitting at home, grinding away is not fun. But what I realized in my first job after university, just dedicated a period of my time from the month of August 2023. This is one of the most transformative periods of my life, I would say, and it's kind of helped me set and establish something, or momentum for now. But basically August 2023 to about February, March this year was a really, really good period when I was just head down, focused, done really well, became competent at something. And yeah, I realized actually all it is just putting in the hours. And I want to explain this because sometimes when I meet people, a lot of the time, one of the biggest compliments I get is just you're so motivated and what. And it's nice, honestly, it's nice to hear that. But at the same time, it's hard for me to explain this, but I'm not doing anything different, right? I'm doing something that literally anyone can do. It's just, I realize it's just boring to do it, but that's why not many people would do it. Not even me. I didn't do it last year. But if you actually do it and you see results after a period of time, you actually then realize that actually there is a lot of power that can come, and a lot of opportunities and a lot of changes within your personal life that happen if you just stick to something and you have a task and you have a goal. Because one of the biggest things I would like to say is gamifying your life, gamifying your 20s. Because I was thinking about this, I was just in bed yesterday at night, and I was listening to this podcast. I can't remember what it was, but essentially they were talking about we're all on a ticking time clock, whatever. We're literally running down the clock. Now this is going to get very, I don't mean to sound negative, I don't mean to sound deep or dark or whatever, but it's just the reality of things. We're all going to die, end of the day. Not many people want to talk about this simply because it's just not a desirable thing to talk about. It's scary, it's not helpful, you could say. It kind of just frightens people. But if you really get comfort with the idea that one day you will die, and you're just living each day, you're just getting closer to that day, right? And not to scare you, not to say anything like that, but it's just a hard fact, right? That's all it is. But then, okay, I'm in my 20s, I'm 25 years old. Hopefully if I'm more healthy and everything, I live to a very long period of time, or at least till I'm about 80 or something. That's the average life expectancy, I think. It could be in the 70s, I can't remember. Anyway, that's a long way ahead of me. But at the same time, the way I see it now, it's I'm in my 20s, I've got the most amount of energy at the moment. I don't have any commitments, I don't have a mortgage, I don't have a girlfriend, I don't have a wife or anything, I don't have kids, I don't have crazy bills to be paying. I don't have things that I'm necessarily tied down to at the moment, so I'm lucky in that sense. And I realize this now because that ticking time effect, if you apply that just in your 20s window, from the age of 20 to the age of 30, you're getting closer to the point where you potentially, if you follow the societal norms, you eventually get married, you have kids, you have a mortgage, whatever. You're getting closer to that era. And it's crazy to think, because I always talk about this with my friends, my close friends from who I met at university. For me, first year of university, I remember that so vividly. It was one of the best years of my life. It was so fun. I was just doing the most hedonistic things. I was not focused whatsoever. I was not serious, but that's what happens when you're 18, right? But that was 7 years ago. I just can't believe that was 7 years ago. I cannot believe that period of time has just flown by. Now, the next 5 years for me, my 20s, it's going to fly by, right? The next 5 years will just fly by. even if you're 20 and you're watching this, I'm telling you right now, right, you might not realize it. I reckon when you hit 30, you're going to be like, damn, my 20s just flew by. And you know, a lot of the times when I meet people who are in their 30s, they all say the same thing. They all say, my 20s, it flew by, I wasn't really serious, whatever. And people in their 40s talk about their 30s that way, right? And it's just an ever-going cycle. Now, what can we do? I realized that, okay, cool, I'm 25, this is the position I'm in at the moment. Luckily, I don't have anything crazy serious tied down. All I've got is my 9 to 5. I've got my YouTube channel, you guys watching me. We're on this journey. What we can do with the energy I've got right now is to maximize like the amount of things I do, the activities, the output, right? That's the only thing in my control. I want to be able to be, you know, financially independent. How can I do that? Let's see the moves, right? Master the 9 to 5 first. Become a valuable asset. Learn the trade, learn the skill that you're in, right? I'm in sales, I want to master sales. You could be in finance, master finance. You could also be in, I don't know, teaching, become the best teacher. Whatever you do, just become the best at that. If you adopt a competitive mindset, you cannot go wrong. Why? Because if you adopt a competitive mindset, suddenly you become valuable in terms of your skill set. You know, people look at you and be like, damn, that person really is the best car salesman or something. Or that person really is the best computer scientist in our company. That person really is, I don't know, the best footballer in our Sunday League football club, right? I don't know. Just be the best at it, all right? Because once you become the best at it, you can transfer skills, you can teach other people, you can monetize, you can make a personal brand, whatever you want to do. But that all comes from competence. And how do you get to competence? It's through discipline, hard work and discipline, right? Today, I'm very happy with myself because I went to the gym again today, like, you know, 2 weeks now since I started my new weight routine post my holiday. And I've not missed a single day. I've gone consistently. I've pushed myself. It was really good. I want to keep doing that. This is the game we're in. We just have to play it right.